Echo hums a melody, soft as morning dew. Her hands weave magic, making old feel new. In her eyes, 1,000 stories bloom. She's got a kaleidoscope spinning bright, colors of love spilling into the night. Echo, echo, your heart's a rainbow glow. Every shade of joy, every seed you sow. Your kaleidoscope of happiness, it shines, it shows. Echo, echo, your love's the brightest flow. She braids her granddaughter's hair, whispers of the sea, tales of stars and moons where dreams roam free. Her laugh's a symphony, a gentle dancing spree.
Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome to Wellness Wednesday. Yay! October 22nd. Hello, Vince. Hello, the beautiful Miss Ashley. How are you doing? I hope you're having a good day. I hope the boys are well. So, I just had my exercise premiere a few minutes ago from this morning. And again, we were talking about the changes that I've made doing these simple, easy exercises. So, I am putting together a video with a lot of side-by-side things of my weight loss journey. And one of those pieces will be about the exercising. And so I went ahead and I have just a tiny little clip that I'm able to show right now. And so I am going to, yes, I think a lot of people are having that change of season kind of cold. So yes, make sure that you're upping your vitamin C and getting out in the sun if at all possible. So anyway, in a little while, hello, Miss Stephanie. Welcome, my sweet friend. In a few minutes, we'll go ahead and look at that little side-by-side clip, but I want to talk a little bit about what you're going to see. The first video is from the series Sit Down Works, which I started back in April. I did workouts April 13th till about May 20th, about 5 weeks worth of sit down workouts. And then I had my fall, and then I took a few months off. So back in April, I was weighing 232. Now in October, I am weighing 212. So I've lost 20 pounds in that 6-month period. Now, it's not been 6 months of continuous working out. About 5 weeks, then a few months off, and then I've been doing it about 12 weeks this time. Hello, Lisa. She is on lunch break, married in Arkansas. Hardworking lady, still works full time, and has a YouTube channel and a husband to take care of. And she writes books, well, not books, but stories, poems. And she is a Suno queen when it comes to making the videos and the Suno songs. Miss Ashley is also a Suno queen when it comes to doing that kind of stuff too. So I think I'm going to start the Suno sister group, but it can't be sisters because we have guys that do it too. So it might be the Suno sibling club or something like that. We'll see what we do. Anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to show you this little clip. It's just like 20 seconds. Hi, BJ. Welcome in, hun. Um, when I get the whole video done, it will be, you know, you'll be able to see better. But anyway, on the one side is the very first workout I did April 14th. That is my warm up. I am doing neck circles. On the other side is this morning's workout from October 22nd, and I am doing my warm up there. So not only can you see the difference in my body shape, but in my energy level and how well I'm able to move. So I hope that you'll look forward to seeing more of my transformation as we go on. So I'm here to tell you that no matter how old you are, and no matter what physical condition you're in, it's not too late. It's not. I didn't even start my journey to having my surgery until I was 61 years old. At my heaviest recorded weight, I was 315. And I am so happy to say I'm now 212. I want to get under 200. I can't remember in my entire adult life ever being under 200. Yes, all glory to God. Yes. It is never too late to change your life, no matter what you're facing. Jesus has the answers. And not only does he have the answers, he's got the plan, and he will guide you through it, and he will help you with comfort and strength to get through whatever you have to get through. So today what I want to talk about is, what does self-care and self-love look like for you? I talk about it all the time. I'm always sharing things that I'm learning and things that I'm doing for my self-care and my self-love. But I want to hear from all of you. Body Illusion and I did a live this past Sunday, and that was our topic. You know, what do you do for self-care? And hello, Miss Deborah, welcome. And of course, we got off on the subject of my weight loss and, my healing journey. And, we just get off on all kinds of tangents on those live streams. But we also talk with the people in the chat, and we try to touch on subjects and topics of, what's on people's minds, what people want to talk about. And so I kind of want to do that today. So if you have anything that you like to do for self-care or self-love, let me know in the chat. If anybody wants to come up and join me, I will be glad to drop a link in the chat. I really am learning that you have an emotional side, you have a mental side, you have your physical side, and you have your spiritual side. So I would say you have at least 4 different things that make up who you are. And all of those come into play when we're talking about how we feel, what our wellness level is, if you will. I've been doing a lot of cleaning, organizing, decluttering, getting rid of things, that no longer serve a purpose in my life. When you can get rid of stuff, whether it be mental stuff, emotional stuff, physical stuff, doesn't matter. But when you can get rid of it and it's no longer in your surroundings or up here in your mind or even in your heart, you feel lighter. You feel like burden is lifted off of you. So I strongly suggest you look at your environment. Wherever you live should be your soft space, your soft spot to fall, a place where you can block out the world, a place where you can bring in those comforts and you can relax in your space. If your space is a mess and is cluttered up with stuff that no longer serves you, you can't do that. You can't truly relax and connect with your spirit if all this noise is going around outside you. Okay? So I have been going through things. I have been selling things. I have been donating things. And I have been trashing things. And it really has been a freeing experience. So, some of the things that you need to look at, and I'm really not sure how, I'm not really sure how to tell you all about it, but there's parts of us, and I myself had a lot of these parts that I didn't like, that I didn't want to look at. And that's one reason why I'm doing my exercise videos on YouTube. Because you know what? For years and years and years, I tried to hide my body in how I dressed, in what photos I would allow to be taken. Just, I was hiding. I was lost inside of the body, and the body was the wall of protection around me. Okay. Let me see what Ashley is saying. For me, it is when everyone is fast asleep and the house is still. Then I can unload and process. That is when I am able to write the best. Cleaning for me is very calming, not just not folding. And that's part of what I'm doing for my own self-care is I don't like to clean, okay? If I had the money, the old Echo would have had a maid because I don't really like it. But I've changed my mindset about cleaning. Now it's not that, I have to clean. No, it's that I want to clean my space. I want my space to reflect how I feel on the inside of my body. So I want things organized. I want things clean. And I want things that bring me comfort. So when I'm able to clean, that's the first thing. I'm able to do it. The second thing is I want to do it because of how I'm going to feel. Miss Deborah says, I'm better when it's just me, peace and quiet. Do you know that so many people cannot stand to be silent and alone? Hello, Miss Body Illusion. Welcome, sweetheart. They cannot stand their own company. They have to be surrounded by other people and the noise of the world to feel comfortable. In that silence, they're very uncomfortable. A lot of people even suffer anxiety when they are alone because it's uncomfortable. I don't personally suffer with anxiety. Um, Maybe some of you do, and maybe you can shed some light on it. But from what I've witnessed of people around me that have anxiety, it's an extreme, uncomfortable feeling. It's fear, it's racing thoughts. It's just, you can't calm down. You can't get a grip on what's going on around you. Miss Deborah says, it took me a long time to enjoy me. Great comment. I have always said I was my own best friend because I think I was the only person in the world that could put up with me in the condition I was in the, mental state and everything. I now have some very close friends who can stand me pretty much however I am. Ashley says, I used to not be able to sit in the quiet. I always had to have some kind of noise. Yes, now I prefer it on some levels. Exactly. I think we all become multitaskers. And so it's just common for us to have everything going on at one time. Lisa says, I am an introvert. So being around people all day at work causes me anxiety. Very interesting point, Lisa. I never thought of it that way. I always thought about people who were lonely that would go to places, where there was a lot of people and a lot of activity so that they didn't feel alone. But I never thought about the introverted person who would prefer to be alone, how they would feel in a crowd or in a group setting with a lot of people. That's a very good point. Um, let's see what Body Illusion said. I came to be alone, but I can't stand silence. My anxiety shoots through the roof. Okay, another good perspective on it. She doesn't mind being alone, but she doesn't want it to be silent. So she would prefer to have some noises, some sounds going on. Very good. Very good perspective. Thank you all so much for sharing these thoughts with me. Body Illusion says, lonely and alone are two different things, in my opinion. Yes, yes, yes. I agree 100%. So many people worry about me being alone. I am the least lonely person who lives alone because I have so much going on all the time. I never know when my family will drop in on me. I never know when a friend might stop by, a neighbor. I never know when I'll get a phone call or a text message from a friend, and that'll start a conversation going on. And then I love to read, I love to craft. There's so many things I enjoy doing that I never feel alone. I always feel like I've got something going on. Okay, let's get back to our comments. Miss Ashley says, I was extroverted when I was running from me. Now that I am not running from me, I am more introverted. I still love people though. I don't think that will change. So I'm figuring it out. See, now I would say that I like people more now that I like me more. When I didn't like myself, I didn't really like other people very much either. So I think it does change when we change our focus on what we're, spending our time thinking on. That is very good, Ashley. And Deborah says, I'm an extrovert, extroverted introvert. I have to come home and wind down alone after group outings and socializing. Exactly. And, just because you're invited to go somewhere doesn't mean you have to go. You have the right to say, no, thank you. I have other plans. And those other plans might be getting in your pajamas and snuggling up with a good book. It doesn't matter. What you want to do is what's important. And that's hard to learn, especially when you're a people pleaser like I was. Ashley says, Deborah, maybe that is where I fall these days. That makes so much sense to me. Exactly. Exactly. And maybe you were extroverted because you didn't want to look at yourself. And now that you're looking at yourself, you realize that you prefer yourself over other people too. All right. BJ says, I am lonely, but never alone. And I hate that, BJ. I hate that you feel alone. I hope that you don't feel alone when you come around all of us. And I hope that you know that, I'm right there with you, buddy, all the time, because you are always in my thoughts and in my heart. You are one of the most thoughtful, loving people I know. And I've never met you personally, but I feel like I know you. I feel like you're my brother. Okay? So you're not alone, brother. You've got a lot of us here that love you dearly. Deborah says, Ashes, I had to learn more about myself after my divorce. Yes, definitely. I really started my transformation when I got divorced back in 2016. Um, it's going to be 10 years. Um, the person I was back then, oh gosh, her priorities were so screwed up. And I'm not that person today. I'll say that much. BJ says, it's okay. I'm used to it now. YouTube has helped. Good, BJ. I'm glad it's helped. Sorry. um, There's Miss Betty, pre-retirement days. Welcome in, friend. How are you doing? Oh, BJ. BJ says, thanks, Echo. Everyone on here is my family. That's right. You are right. We are a family. And, you have a family by blood that may be wonderful and great. And I hope it is for you, but it wasn't the case for me. So I have created my own family. I have created my own family, and a lot of you are included in that family. A lot of you are good friends, but there are some of you who are family. Ashley says, I go to the places that feel like home. Yes. And does your home feel like home? That's what I'm having to do, is make my home, my space, and my comfort spot. BJ says, exactly the same with me, Echo. That's right. So I'm getting a lot of things accomplished. Right now, my home is a mess. My daughter was here yesterday and made the comment, Mom, I thought you were decluttering because things are getting moved into an area where I call it the holding area, where I'm trying to decide, is it sellable, is it donatable, or is it trash? And until I get to that point, things have to sit where they are. Buddy Illusion says there's blood family and then there's our chosen family. Oh, good way to put that, Body Illusion. You're right. Yes. And you have the choice. Just because they're blood related to you does not mean that they should even be in your life. You know, some people don't deserve you. Hmm. They don't deserve a part of your life. They don't deserve any of your time. That's right. Body Illusion says they were harmful. Why would you let anybody harm you? I don't care who they are. Nobody has the right to harm you. That's right, Ashley. I think it's true for a lot of us, but because we are awakened and we realize that we deserve better. There are so many people walking around that think this is what they have to put up with. Amen. They don't deserve you. Exactly. Body Illusion says, interesting conversation. Echo. Body Illusion, I don't think you were here in the very beginning when I said this is conversation coming after our conversation this past Sunday on Self-Care Sunday, where the question was, how do you self-care? What do you do for your self-care? And we got off on so many different topics because we talk and whatever comes to mind, we talk about, and we talk to the people in the chat. But I wanted to do this live today about, we talk about my self-care all the time, but I wanted to talk about y'all's self-care and what is it that y'all do that helps yourself to feel better and to feel loved. Hello, Rudy. BJ says, exactly. I moved as far as I possibly can. They are more than 2,500 miles away from me. Exactly. Ashley says, I am learning that though me running from me, I surrounded myself with people that could never last. He is bringing me people that last. It hurt. It was hard, but now I see. Exactly. Amen, Ashley. God, and call it what you will. I don't care if you're a believer in my God. Be a believer in something, and whatever that is. Not everybody is meant to be in your life. And not everybody comes from God. If you believe in God, you have to believe in the devil. So if you believe in good, you also have to believe in evil. And evil can dress up like good and come into your life and wreck your life. Make your life chaos, all in the name of love, all in the name of good intentions. But if you don't know you and you don't love you, you'll let it happen. You'll let other people harm you because you don't protect yourself, because you don't love yourself enough to protect yourself. When you actually love yourself, and I'm talking about, who do you love the most in your life? Is it your spouse? Is it your child? Who is it? Who is it that you love the most in your life? Now, do you love you at least that same amount? Maybe in different ways, but do you love yourself at least as much as you love someone else? And if not, that's where you need to start figuring out why. Lisa says, I don't have a self-care routine, but for my mental health, I have to write my songs and share with YouTube land. And it helps me when people give me positive feedback. Yes. Number one, sometimes we got to get the thoughts in here out, whether it be on paper, in a song, in a conversation, whatever it is, you got to get it out. And then once you get it out there, you want feedback. You want to hear from other people. Do you see me? Do you see the changes I'm going through? Am I helping anyone else by sharing those things? I get that, Lisa. I really get that. All right, let me go back here. Body Illusion says, I have acrophobia. I fight every day to not sit in the corner of the couch and cry. It takes so much of me to push the like button. And my friend, you are such a beautiful soul, and you have so much love that you give so freely to everyone around you. And I pray that one day this will no longer be a problem in your life. That one day you'll say, that was a rough patch, but I'm over that. And I will be there and I will hold your hand and help you any way I can. Because you, my friend, you encouraged me to look deep inside at the dark places. But I didn't go there alone. I knew that you were there. And just a phone call away. And you were there with me every step of the way. That is a gift that no one in my life has ever given me before. And I want to return that gift to you, my friend, in any way I can, whenever I can. That's the reason I want to share with you how you have helped me go out into the world. I think it's mutual, friend. BJ says, me, myself, and I, the three of us, is my favorite expression. Body Illusion says, that's kind of what is about growing, trying to enjoy life again. Hey, Crystal Phoenix, welcome. I got a little bit behind here. Oh, sorry. Oh. Ashley says it's so vital to have a village. Amen. And my granddaughter says, why do you have tissues on your desk? This is why. Oh, I keep crying. Oh, crying is such a release, though. Sometimes those emotions have to come out. I'm so glad that you did, Crystal Phoenix. Thank you. And yes, Stephanie. Oh, don't get me started on you, my friend. Oh, my goodness. Stephanie has touched me in ways that I did not know a friend could. Our spirits know each other. Just like DJ Nico, his inner child and my inner child are best friends. Well, my spirit and Stephanie's spirit are best friends. So we all need people in our lives. We really do. And I wanted to build a community where we could love on each other and help each other and, get through this life together. And I'm going to say it's a success. Okay. I believe God has ordained this community a success. And I couldn't be happier. When I go live, anytime, day or night, some of you are there in force. And I love that. And I know if I'm ever in need of human connection, I got a whole list of people in my phone I can call on. And I do quite regularly. Oh, goodness. I can't even see. I've got tears in the eyes and I can't see to read. Ashley says, I love this bunch so much. I got to get ready for another class. Many blessings, prayers, hugs, and love to all. Thank you, Ashley. You're doing God's work teaching those boys. You know that. So give them a hug and a kiss from me and have a wonderful day. Hey, Lee. There's Lee. And I'm going to put his channel up on the screen because I want you all to be able to go connect to him. Where did it go? Well, YouTube is not cooperating. There it is. Anfield Road Layout in the Loft 5204 is his channel. Everybody is blue for that reason, that you can check each other out. Okay, Ashley, I know you go MIA sometimes, but I also know you know my number. I know you know I'm here. Ah, listen to Body Illusion. I still can't answer the door, but with you, I'm moving one step at a time. That's right. And that's all anybody could ask of you to do. One day and one step at a time. And you got Stephanie too, Lucy. Body. You got us. And you got BJ. What more do any of us need? We got the ones that matter the most. Yeah, I was in such a good mood this morning. And I guess that's why I'm getting emotional. Because life is good. Life is really good right now. I think I told you all yesterday that I got my granddaughter a pumpkin. And this picture up there in the corner, I don't know if y'all can see it, is me and her at the pumpkin patch last year. And a lot of things have changed in my life since then for the better. But that love that I have for my granddaughter, it's only grown and gotten better and better. And so this year we went together, we got the pumpkin. Then we went, she didn't want to cut the pumpkin. Last year we cut the pumpkin and they rot pretty fast after you cut them. And she didn't like that part. And so this year we went to Dollar Tree. We got the little plastic face pieces, kind of like Mr. Potato Head. And we put those in the pumpkin. And it didn't come with ears or a nose. And so we had to draw those on. And then we decorated my porch a little bit. And I did take some pictures and some video of that. So that'll be coming out soon. But until then, I just want y'all to know that anything you do with another person, you're making ripples. As Body Illusion says, nothing but ripples. And she has that on her thumbnails. Hashtag NB, nothing but NBR, nothing but ripples. I'm going to start including that on my things. It may not be on every thumbnail, but it's going to be in descriptions. It's going to be something that I'm going to use going forward. Also, she does the Better Together, I think is what it is. Something about togetherness. I'm going to check into trying to do that as well. Oh no, Body Illusion, you did not bring me down. No. No, no, no. And no, you do not need to keep to yourself. You need to spread your wings and fly, butterfly. Just because I got emotional doesn't mean I'm sad. No. I'm thankful. Like you said, didn't take much for us to connect. But our connection is pretty important and pretty strong. can't even read it. This is a joyful time, Lucy, and you are making it that way. Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Stephanie. Yes. Hashtag NBR. Nothing but ripples. Stephanie says, you brought me so much joy in my heart with your sharing. Thank you, sister. Better together. Better together is the other hashtag she uses. Hello, so blessed. Or blessed, so blessed. Welcome, welcome. I need to oh, I've been crying, but they're happy tears. Don't think that they're not. They're very happy tears. So this live stream started out talking about self-care and self-love. I wanted to hear from all of you. What are some things that you do in your own lives to show yourself how much you care about yourself, to show yourself self-care and self-love? And, you know, it's things that you don't think about. When somebody says self-care, how many people automatically think skincare or bubble baths? You know, it's those things, but it's so much more. And I'm still drinking my protein coffee this morning, y'all. It is so much about doing things every day in your life that make you feel happy. Deborah says, gotta run, ladies, but keep smiling and being blessed. Thank you. BJ says, oh, you're talking tough now. I don't go there. Okay, I don't know what I said, but I'm sorry, BJ. Yes, Body Illusion says, all over a birthday live, LOL. We're going to do it again this year, Body Illusion, whether you know it or not. We're going to have a big birthday bash, and you are going to be my beautiful co-host. Let's look ahead at the calendar and see when my birthday falls. Let's us look and see. January the 15th is on a Thursday, but we will do it January the 17th. It is a Saturday. We will have a Saturday birthday celebration with guests and music. And okay, I'm writing that down. January 17th, my 63rd birthday. Let's see. Whoops. Okay. And y'all are going to be a part of it. It's going to be something special. Something special. I'm going to start planning it now so that by the time it comes around, it will be Fantastic. Okay, I gotta highlight that one. When she came on my channel for my birthday, she had sprayed her hair all different colors, and she did it in her bathroom, and it sprayed the spray hair coloring on her walls, and it wouldn't come off. And she's tried every cleaning method, and she can't get it off. And she says that every time she walks into her bathroom, she thinks of me because that hair color is on the wall. Yes, I would love for you just to take a picture and send it to me personally, even if we don't ever share it on YouTube. But I would love to have that. There's Thrive and Go with Glow with Joe. Welcome. Y'all, I'm gonna highlight her channel because I want y'all to look at it. I want y'all to definitely check her out. She has also been on a lifestyle, weight loss journey, growing type thing, and her channel is really good. And Joe, I'm also going to suggest your channel over to my friend Gail. Her channel is Gail's Southern Living, but she also has a channel for her weight loss journey, is Gail's Weight Loss Journey, I believe it's called. Anyway, she just asked me yesterday who were some good channels that I followed in that genre. And I will definitely, yeah, I will definitely, and I'm going to make myself a note. So if you meet a new friend, Gail, you'll know she came from me. And yeah, I'm definitely going to do that. Body Illusion, did 7th start that? I just told 7th about you using MBR, and he is so excited. Is he the one that started it? I thought that B started it. Let me know. Yep. I'll go get Gail's link right now. Hold on. Do, do, do. And she's got some other things, that channel. She's had that channel a little while, but she is just changing it over to her health journey channel. And so there's not a whole lot of health stuff on there. But she will be adding more and more. Nothing but ripples, BJ. Nothing but ripples. Okay, so 7th started it. Okay. And the other one is who started Better Together? Two. I can't spell either. Together. Okay. Ripples, like in water. You know how a drop of water in lake and it ripples out? And so what we share is like a drop of water. coming into the lake, which is like the world. B just changed her name. Okay. I'm gonna send Gail a message, Joe, later with your channel, with a link to a video of yours, so that she can go over and check you out. Okay, I'll do a video explaining the two phrases, two hashtags, and where they came from and why I'm going to be using them. Yeah, I'll do all that. Okay. So, would y'all like to play a game if I can get the races to come up, or the word game, or do a puzzle? Because guess what? I don't have to go get baby girl this afternoon. I have to go get her tomorrow, but not today. So I don't have to cut this live short. We can stay on. We can do something. I can end this live and start up another one. Oh, so blessed says, I almost forgot to hit the like button. Please don't forget. Thank you so much. So y'all tell me in the chat. Have y'all got plans the next hour or so? Or can we continue to hang out? What would y'all like to do? I kind of feel like making another coffee because now I'm finished with that one. I'm going to play that clip again. So any of you that came in late, you can see it. This is just part of what I'm working on for a side-by-side comparison of my workouts. This was April 14th, the first workout I did in my sit down workout series. That was short-lived because I had a fall and couldn't do it for a few months. And then this is me now currently. This is today. And I am so much more flexible. I am so much more energetic. I have, so much things. Let's see. Okay, Body Illusions in. Josie tasking, so she's working. Shh. And Levi says Beyond the Dream says puzzles. Yes, I'm really love the puzzles. Jesus at Thrive and Go Joe. I'm visiting your channel right now. God bless you. Yes, Stephanie, great lady. She loves the Lord as well, and does share that on her channel too. So definitely check her out. So blessed as just having lunch. Up to you. All right. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to end this one, and I'm going to set up a puzzle live and come back and do some puzzles. That way, those of you who want to come and do puzzles can come and do puzzles. And the other people can just pop in and chat. I'll keep the chat going. Does that sound good? Stephanie says she's on her way. So blessed to your channel. So blessed is another very nice lady who's encouraging. She's got the cutest little freckles. I just love them. All right, so let's do that. I'm going to play the song on the way out, and then I will be back in just a few minutes with the puzzle live. Okay? Love y'all. Remember, God loves you, and so do I. So, so much.
Echo hums a melody, soft as morning dew. Her hands weave magic, making old feel new. In her eyes, 1,000 stories bloom. She's got a kaleidoscope spinning bright, colors of love spilling into the night. Echo, echo, your heart's a rainbow glow. Every shade of joy, every seed you sow. Your kaleidoscope of happiness, it shines, it shows. Echo, echo, your love's the brightest flow. She braids her granddaughter's hair, whispers of the sea, tales of stars and moons where